Welcome, basketball fans. We're here in Phoenix. The visiting Los Angeles Lakers will face off against the Suns. Hi, everyone. Here with Kenny Smith, Craig Sager, I'm Kevin Harmon. Well, it's time for the tip-off. Let's get underway. The Suns control the tip-off and will get this one started. The game's first basket was off the shot by Marion.
I don't know how you leave such a good shooter wide open. The D was caught sleeping there.
The dump off to Bryant. Dishes to the perimeter. The handoff to Kobe. They need to get off a shot. A rare miss on that last dunk. And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Stoudemire inbounds the ball. To Diaw.
Nash did a nice job to get that shot off over a taller defender. Way to work, young fella.
Seven on the shot clock. Bryant dumps it off to Parker. Skips it to Kobe. Puts it up. Knocks down the open jumper.
Nice feed. Way to keep moving.
Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, I had a moment to speak with Mike D'Antoni, coach of the Suns. I asked him about their game plan, and he said, I like our chances, but we need to stay focused. In this league, you can't take anyone for granted. Kevin?
Thanks, Craig. Poked away, and it's scooped up by the Lakers.
When someone's being careless with the ball, they're begging for it to be stolen.
That last 16-footer cashed in. Marion inbounds the ball. Just 1 point separating the teams. From the high post. Grabbed by Odom.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
The steal by the Suns. Stolen by Mim. Right around 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Kobe shoots, nails the turnaround jumper.
Bryant is just a terrific shooter. Great form, great vision, and he knows how to make big shots.
Here's Nash. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2.
Ball coming. Close out. Watch the pick. Drop.
13 feet out. Swished through by Parker. Stoudemire inbounds the ball. And it's a 4-point game.
Watch the spread.
Down low. Dishes to Bell. Amari gets it on the inside. The Suns will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. The pass to Diaw. Bounce pass, right wing. 6 seconds to shoot. To Nash. Bell. Diaw grabs the offensive rebound. Passes it to Bell. Throws it up. Amari backs down. Off target on that last layup.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the first. The Lakers are going to make some substitutions. He misses them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Kobe, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Cook checks in for the first time. And he splits the free throws. Deflects the pass. Mim dumps it off.
Radmanovic probably didn't need to fade away on that one, but he still drained it.
The Suns will take their first timeout of the game. Marion inbounds the ball. It's a 7-point spread. Isolates.
Smart play to take it right at him and pick up the blocking call.
Third team foul.
It's deflected, and it's gathered up by Cook. The Lakers bring it up. They're on a 13-3 run.
Well, he did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down. Heck of a play.
Nash will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He completes the 3-point play. About 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
They're D'ing up man-to-man.
Has it on the perimeter. Bell feeds it to Barbosa.
Defensive foul. Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Vujicic to make his first stint off the bench. He's off on the second. Radmanovic bounces it to the perimeter. To Mim, dumps it off. Dumps it off to Radmanovic. With the jam.
They're getting into a rhythm, and that's why they've got this lead.
Marion inbounds the ball. Right wing. Barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Lakers are going to make some substitutions. He gets them both. The Lakers will take their first timeout. Bynum makes his first appearance.
Rotate, pick him up, pick him up.
The Lakers bring it up. They're on a 14-4 run. Dishes it to the perimeter.
Spread it out.
To Radmanovic. Stoudemire grabs the rock.
Radmanovic got a great shot opportunity, but somehow he just couldn't drain it.
Bell hands it off to Marion. Barbosa swings it to Bell. The steal. It's deflected, but it's tracked down by Parker. Perimeter, here's Radmanovic. The 3 won't fall. Passes it to Marion. Shoots it up. Odom snatches the defensive rebound, and it's a 9-point game. Parker gets it outside. The dish to Odom. Lead pass, cross court to Bynum. Knocks it loose, and it's tracked down by the Suns.
He got careless with the ball. He's got to do a better job with protecting it. Here's another look with the Toyota fast break handle.
Radmanovic inbounds the ball. Bynum passes it to Odom. Radmanovic hands it off. The wiener, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Just over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Gets it on the inside. Amari off target. Radmanovic has picked up his second foul.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Lakers will make some substitutions. Gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Odom, 13 feet out. Stoudemire is tagged with the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Get the perimeter. Get the perimeter. Yo, kick it out. Yo, kick it out.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Fellas, sleep at the wheel, Cat. Wake up. If you can't get in inbounds, you need to call a timeout.
Dion inbounds the ball.
Get here. Get here. Ball. Let's go inside.
Dion lobs it to Stoudemire. Can't finish it in the post. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Ball.
The dump off to Kobe. Walton passes it back to the outside. Here's Bryant. Can't stop the drought.
That's what happens when you don't square up for your jumpers. He faded and gave himself a much tougher shot.
Raises up. The jumper was buried by Marion.
Marion got lucky on that. 90% of the time, Kevin, that's not going in.
A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. To Odom, backs him down. Outside. Shot clock winding down. The flush by Odom.
Odom busts out those highlight reel dunks at will. He's a baller.
The handoff to Diaw. Bell, it's blocked. The Lakers with the denial, and it's still a 5-point game. Feeds it to the perimeter.
I got ball.
Looks to break his man down.
Ball.
Here's Bynum. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Amari inbounds the ball. And it's a 7-point game.
Check outside. Watch the pick.
To Marion. Barbosa.
Spread it out.
Odom holds it in, and that's his 4th rebound thus far.
Barbosa put up a prayer. That really didn't have a chance of going in.
Dishes it to Parker.
Get the perimeter.
Hands it off. To the 10. And the rebound handled by Marion. Under 4 minutes left in the first. Left wing. Bell unloads. No good from 3-point land. dishes it to Odom. Gently drops it in.
With the defense barely shadowing him, it's just too easy. You know he's dropping that one.
Knocked loose, but it's recovered by Barbosa. Marion gets it left wing. The feed to Barbosa. Graceful finish.
Great feed to get it in close. When you look to pass, good things happen.
Pass outside to Walton. Hands it off to Kobe. Bell gets the whistle for blocking. And that's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, they'll go to the line. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Deflected, but it's recovered by Amare. The steal by the Lakers.
Nice interception. He knew where that pass was going before it was even thrown.
Bryant.
Spread it out.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Odom inbounds the ball. They've got to rush it. Dumps it to Odom. One hands it through.
Parker did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with...
2:20 left in the first quarter. Here's Barbosa. Bricks it off the back of the rim.
Barbosa won't get easy shots like that every time down the floor. He's got to hit those.
Gets it outside. 6 seconds to shoot. Walton passes it to Bryant. That last shot missed from just inside the arc. Crosses it over. Releases. Offensive rebound grabbed by Bynum. Kobe tries again. Marion grabs the rebound inside. It's a 9-point spread. Barbosa dishes to the outside. They've got to rush it. Here's Bell. Nope. To Bynum. Backs down. Foul hard. Take a trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Dion will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. And he splits the free throws. To the free throw line. Bynum dumps it off to Odom. Passes it to the baseline from about 16. Rebound inside by Bell. And it's a 10-point game.
Walton is a player who's on the floor to contribute in other ways. I'm pretty sure the coach doesn't want him taking those kind of shots.
He gets it back to Barbosa. Thomas swings it to Bell. Marion to the 10. Can't stop the drought.
By yourself. Check outside.
Odom dumps it off. Perimeter. Kobe crosses it over. A rare miss on that last dunk.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're at the end of one, and it's already a double-digit lead. The score, 27-17. Make sure you tune in at the break for the 2K Sports Halftime Report, where we'll run down all the action from the first half. Also, we'll have Kenny's ever-popular
And #1 rated.
and #1 rated stamp of approval. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Bynum inbounds it to start the second quarter.
Spread it out. Back out, baby, back
Passes it to Farmer.
Watch the block.
Takes it in. Got the stop thanks to the block by Marion.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things are going to happen.
Last shot missed by Bell.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. The Lakers are making substitutions. Gets them both.
By yourself. Check outside.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Tighten up.
Here's Bryant. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You know he's not missing that one. The D needs to try and keep up with him.
Bynum inbounds the ball.
Get on him. Spread it out.
Takes flight. Kobe, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Min is back in the game after a short rest. Gets them both.
Tighten up. Play it tight. Watch the wing.
Marion grabs the rock. It's good. Nice offensive rebound. Sweet touch by the 8-year veteran out of UNLV.
Ball. By yourself. Check outside.
The pass to Vujicic. That last shot netted for 3.
He's got such a silky smooth delivery on that outside shot.
And he won't hesitate to demonstrate it if you give him the least bit of daylight. Thomas inbounds the ball. About 10.5 minutes left in the half. To the stripe, to Marion, takes the shot. Baseline J off target. Odom throws it up. The Lakers turn this one over out of bounds. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Nash. Hits right rim and doesn't fall.
Sometimes there's such a thing as being too wide open. He couldn't have asked for a better look.
Line it up.
Rises up. Powerful two-handed jam by Bryant.
Bryant threw that one down. Don't break the rim, young fella. Don't break it.
Stoudemire.
Defensive foul. Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Walton got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. He gets them both. Odom inbounds the ball. Under 10 minutes left in the half.
Watch the blocks.
Bounces it to Walton. Flipped up and in on that last layup.
Odom is an outstanding passer, and he did a nice job to find.
By yourself.
Nash with the shot. Money on the jump shot. His mid-range shot is so impressive. He doesn't hesitate at all.
All he needs is a quick look and he'll bury the J. No contest.
No good on the last layup by Odom. And it's a 9-point game. Here's Bell. Gently drops it in.
You gotta love the way he gets himself to the rack. He knows how to keep the ball away from the defenders and lay it in.
Gets it in the paint. Stuffed. Marion with the rejection, and it's still a 7-point game. Under 9 minutes left in the half. Thomas hands it off to Amaro. To the rack. Up high and down hard. The Lakers will take a timeout here. The Lakers will get the rest of their starters back on the court. Mim inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
From just inside the arc, snatched off the defensive glass by Amaro. It's a 5-point game. Amaro hands it off. Nash dishes it to Marion. Shot clock winding down. Gets it to the fall.
That's a great shot, and this team is not going away quietly. It's still any...
The Lakers are trying to stop this run. The dump off to Brown. Takes it up strong. Fouled as he went in for the jam. The D saved the dunk, and he'll shoot free throws. He can't get the first. The second. Amari inbounds the ball, and it's a 4-point game. Marion skips it far side. Bell sails in, drains the graceful reverse layup. Under 8 minutes left in the half.
Spread it out.
Here's Bryant. A little long, but it goes in. Sweet touch by the 11th year veteran out of Lower Marion High School. To Marion. Right side from 20 feet out. Snatched down by Brown.
The good news is he got himself a great shot opportunity. If they keep working it like that, he'll get those to drop.
The last shot jammed in by Bryant. Passes it to the left.
By yourself.
The handoff to Nash. To Bell. Bryant corrals the miss off the defensive glass. It's a 6-point game.
Get the perimeter. Stay in. He open on the left.
Parker with his first shot attempt. Kobe snatches it inside. Mims releases. Can't nail the jumper.
Went up in traffic and snatched down the defensive rebounds. Way to battle.
Mim grabs the rock. About 6.5 minutes left in the half. Feeds it to Parker. Top of the key. Here's Bryant. Brown reels in the offensive rebound. Lifts off. Dumps it off. Mim shoots from the post. Doesn't get enough under it. Is looking to do something with it. That last 15-footer dropped in by Marion.
You got to stay sharp against him.
Mim inbounds the ball, and it's a 4-point game.
Ball.
Here's Bryant. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Walton is back in the game after a short rest. He's off on the second. About 5.5 minutes left in the second. Dishes to Thomas. Nash has it outside to the bucket. Stoudemire reels it in. Last shot stuffed through for 2.
When a big fella makes that move, you better stay out of his way.
And it's a 3-point game. The dish to Kobe with authority.
They're not going to be bullied inside. You throw one down on me, and I'll throw one down on you.
The Suns call timeout. The Lakers are making substitutions. Stoudemire inbounds the ball.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Releases. The J was off the mark by Nash. Passes to the stripe. Bynum dumps it off to Walton. To Bryant. 7 on the shot clock. Parker on the wing. Puts too much on it. He's such an outstanding rebounder.
You know it. It may not get on the highlight reel, but you gotta clear the boards to win.
By yourself.
Stoudemire puts it up. Nails it from the low block.
Stoudemire fired it up almost right away, but when you're that open, you can't pass it up.
Kick it out. Watch the wing.
Dishes it to Bryant. Trifecta!
See, I wonder if these guys read scouting reports. The last thing you want to do is leave this guy open on the perimeter.
Stoudemire inbounds the ball. It's a 6-point game.
Let's go.
Gets it right wing. Here's Marion. Hammers down a 360 dunk.
You've got to give the fans what they came to see.
Parker bounces it to Kobe. Takes it in. Rebounded by Stoudemire. That's his 10th rebound in this one.
Radmanovich pulled out all the stops on that move, but then couldn't pull off the finish. Make that shot, young gun. Make the shot.
That last half-court heave was missed by Bynum. Thomas passes it to the perimeter. That last three-pointer was missed by Marion.
Spread it out. Watch the wing.
He's doubled up
Get the rock.
to Parker. Takes flight. Rips in the ferocious Chan.
Parker tried to pull the rim down with that one. That's how to send a message.
Outright, Amari shoots it up. Hits the 15-footer. Nice shot by the fifth-year veteran out of Cypress Creek High School. Radmanovich inbounds the ball. 2:43 left in the half. Dishes it to the perimeter. Poked away, and it's hauled in by Thomas. And it's a 4-point game.
Protecting the ball is first priority. You cannot start thinking ahead and lose track of the handles.
To Radmanovich. Marion slapped it away. That's his third block of the contest. Nash tipped away, but it's recovered by Nash. Stolen away by the Lakers.
You can't force it inside, especially when the defense is expecting it.
Last basket was made by Parker. Feeds it to Marion. To the rack. Count it and the foul. Barbosa is back in the game after a short rest.
Substitution on the
He completes the three-point play. Radmanovic inbounds the ball. 1:49 left in the second. Got a piece of it, and it's gathered up by Nash.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Dumps it off to Stoudemire. Outside, here's Barbosa. It falls.
He knows how to set up guys, doesn't he, Kevin?
Absolutely. Tie ball game. Passes it to Bynum. Walt corrals the miss inside. The last layup, no good.
shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Lakers will make some substitutions. Gets them both. Thomas inbounds the ball. It's a 2-point differential.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Intercepted. To the rim. Great finish by Vujacic.
When you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty. .54 seconds left in the second. Jones gets it on the perimeter. The bounce pass to Thomas. Springs up with the forward. As tall as he is, he's not known as a dunker. Still, he got his on that one.
Swing pass outside, tipped away, and it's gathered up by Jones. To Barbosa, it's picked off by Cook. That's his second takeaway of the contest. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Evans lobs it to Brown, who plus the harm. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play. Farmar got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. He can't complete the 3-point play, and it's a 4-point game. Nash passes back to Jones. Barbosa swings it to the perimeter. To Nash, shoots, and finally he sinks one. Brown inbounds the ball. We've reached halftime with the score 57-55.
Well, both teams still neck and neck, Kev.
Yeah, this one could go either way. Okay, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report. Lakers have been going to the bench big time, and it's paying dividends.
Well, that's the kind of spark you need from your second unit guys. They need to continue to hustle and get after it in the second half.
Well, everybody knows it wouldn't be halftime if we didn't have Kenny's stamp of approval. Take it away.
All right, first up, Bryant has got him begging for mercy out there. He's doing damage on the board, so he gets the please don't hurt him stamp. You think he'll go easy on him? Second on the list, Marion has been heating up on his home floor, and since it's his kitchen, he's serving up a little home cooking. If you got an empty belly, no problem, he's filling it up. Coming up third, Parker is feeling it out there. I think I saw the ball leaving a trail of smoke. he gets to drop it like it's hot stamp. Because where there's smoke, there's fire, and he's definitely on fire.
There you have it, the chosen few lucky enough to join Kenny's stamp collection. All right, the second half should begin in just a moment. Walton inbounds it to start the second half.
What you gonna do? Check outside. Tighten up on him. He come right.
It's stolen by Marion.
He thought he had a clear lane for the pass, but when you're inside like that, it's real tough to dump it off cleanly.
The last shot good by Nash.
Check outside. Run him. I got him.
Passes it to the outside. To Farmer. Poked away. And it's tracked down by the Suns.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Brown commits the loose ball foul. It's his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
He's going inside. Watch the wing. Watch
Dion inbounds the ball. Marion. Cook gets the defensive rebound.
Marion made things tough on himself by going with the fadeaway. No need for it right there.
Hands it to Walton. Nash is going to be hit with the blocking call, and that's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
The Lakers are going to make some substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Bryant takes it up strong, rips it down, and draws the foul. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. He completes the three-point play. Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, guys, over the break, I spoke with Phil Jackson, coach of the Lakers. He told me that while they've done enough to gain the lead, he still sees room for improvement. He mentioned their struggles at the free throw line and brought it up with the players. He said they know we're not doing well at the line, and it's up to them to try to get it together. Kevin?
All right, thank you, Craig. He can't complete the three-point play. Under 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Barbosa. Oda has it, and that's his 10th rebound in this one.
Barbosa looked like he rushed the shot a bit on that one.
Perimeter. Dishes it to Vujicic. Takes a three. It's drained by Oda. Nice bucket by the 8-year veteran out of Rhode Island. Marion inbounds the ball. It's an 8-point differential. Bell has it right wing with the shot. Marion gets the offensive rebound. He's an animal on the offensive boards.
He sure is. You know, he's very skilled at it. But more than anything, he just wants it more. It's as simple as that.
The swing pass to Brown. Lob, low block. Bryant takes it up. Great pass by Brown.
Bryant is such a terrific player, Kevin. His offensive dominance is the reason they're winning this game.
To Barbosa. Fires. Clanks it off the front of the rim. About 9.5 minutes left in the third quarter. One-on-one. Brown misses the layup.
Brown is in disbelief after that miss. Me too.
Here's Barbosa Offline from the high post. It's an 8-point differential.
Get the perimeter. Watch the blocks. Watch the blocks.
Bounces it to Bryant.
Guard him. Guard him. Down low baseline. I'm open.
Off-balance shot. Sinks it.
Excellent body control to get around his man. You can't really practice the leaner. It's all natural agility.
The Suns call time. The Lakers are making substitutions. Dion inbounds the ball.
Kick it out. Kick it.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Spread it out. Watch the pick. Watch the pick.
Takes it in. Rebounded by Vujicic.
Stay with him. Stay with him. Take outside. Yo, yo, yo. By yourself. By yourself.
Gets it outside. Vujicic dishes to Radmanovic. 7 on the shot clock. The last shot jammed in by Kobe.
Well, he did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down. Heck of a play.
Dion will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He completes the three-point play. Just over 8 minutes left in the third. Barbosa fires top of the key. Mim yanks down the defensive rebound.
Barbosa can't be happy about that miss. They don't get much easier than that.
Bryant feeds it to the outside. The three was nailed by Radmanovic.
Fantastic range for a big man, Kevin. He can shoot the three better than most guards.
Stoudemire inbounds the ball. The Suns looking for a basket to put an end to this run. Got a piece of it, but it's recovered by Bell. Buried that last shot.
Bell got a nice look there and took advantage of it.
To Bryant, dunks it down with one hand.
Another big bucket, and they pushed away way out in front.
Right wing, here's Bell. Off target from downtown. Gets some hang time. Bryant hammer, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Thomas inbounds the ball. The Suns have a lot of ground to make up. Barbosa pulls the trigger. Comes up empty from the top of the key.
Barbosa chose an awfully difficult shot there. He could have worked for a better look.
Here's Odom. Powers through the contact to slam it home, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Parker got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. He completes the three-point play. Just over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Looking to end his cold spell. It's off to the right by Barbosa. The Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Swings it to the right wing. To Parker. Mim hauls it in. It falls! Nice shot by the 7-year veteran out of Texas. Thomas inbounds the ball. The Suns have a lot of ground to make up. Barbosa goes up, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Walton is back in the game after a short rest. Gets them both. About 6.5 minutes left in the third.
Spread it out.
Here's Radmanovic. Sends it down right in his face.
Radmanovic isn't going to win any dunk contest, but if you give him a chance, he'll happily throw it down on you.
Stolen away. Parker goes up. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
Great communication on that play. He streaked to the bucket, and the pass led him perfectly.
Shoots. The 18-footer was off the mark by Barbosa. Passes it to Parker. It counts.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is just flowing.
Marion inbounds the ball. The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Stoudemire to the 10. Gently drops it in.
You get inside, and good things happen. Now that's a nice play.
Passes it to Kobe. Takes it up strong. Dunks it in. And the foul. What a play.
Shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's deflected. Thomas dumps it off. The last layup was dropped in by Marion.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing. One guy can only do so much.
With the crossover. Mim gets it down low. Thomas gets the board inside. The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. That last dunk was slammed down by Marion.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
Substitution on the court.
Good for the three-point play. Mim inbounds the ball.
They're playing him tight all the way up the court. Full court, man-to-man deep.
The pass to Mim. Lead pass, perimeter, to Radmanovic. Vujicic. Walton yanks it down inside. Radmanovic hands it off to Parker. Radmanovic hands it off. Here's Parker. Bullseye!
I can tell you that little separation from the defender makes a big difference. Case in point on that shot.
The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. And it's scooped up by Parker. With the finish, stuffed in, and he's fouled. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. Thomas inbounds the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in the third. Barbosa shoots, can't connect on the quick shot.
The D caught a little bit of a break on that. That was an awfully good shot. It just didn't go in.
Vujicic backs in. From down low, the Lakers turn the ball over. That's their 9th of the game. Vujicic will leave the floor. Cuts off the pass.
Nice interception. He knew where that pass was going before it was even thrown.
A failed dunk by Parker.
Shooting two.
He knocks down the first one. and he splits the free throws. Swished through by Walton.
Great hustle, Kev. The harder you work, the luckier you get.
Marion inbounds the ball. The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Hands it to Amari. Up high and down hard.
Stoudemire loves to stuff it home, and the defense didn't do much, but get out of the way.
Radmanovich dumps it off. Here's Evans. Off target. 2:56 left in the third quarter. Barbosa with the step back. Gets it baseline. Shoots. Hauled in by Thomas. The last shot laid gently in.
Thomas got to step on the D and worked inside for an easy layup.
Spread it out.
Walton dishes to Radmanovich. Backs him down. 7 on the shot clock. Radmanovich passes it cross court. Parker can't connect from the wing.
When the D leaves you that open and you still don't hit that wide open shot,
To Bell. Down low. Stoudemire goes up with authority.
Stoudemire practically ripped the rim off the backboard. He's just so strong.
Radmanovich inbounds the ball. The Lakers with a nice lead. Feeds it to the perimeter. The dump off to Parker. To Evans. They need to get off a shot. Gets the lay-in.
Evans did a nice job there, working inside for the close-range bucket.
1:38 left in the third quarter. Bell hands it off. Parker gets whistled for blocking, and that's foul number 2 for him.
You gotta get your feet set to draw the charge. Good call by the ref.
Jones will hit the floor. Another steal. Lead pass to Evans. Finishes the break with a ferocious slam.
I love it. Not a guy normally associated with the high wire act, but that could very well be the dunk of the night.
Outside, dishes it to Jones. Raises up, hits the jumper.
Jones is telling the defense, respect my game, respect my shot. They were daring him, and he dropped it in their face. You have to like that attitude.
Walton inbounds the ball. The Lakers with a nice lead. Evans gets it left wing. The dish to Mim. Shot clock winding down. Mim backs him down. Can't hit from 12.
Mim doesn't have a great feel for mid-range shots. He should pass on those.
He is looking to do something with it. Perimeter. Here's Barbosa. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
To Walton.
Spread it out.
Out of bounds. Touched last by the Lakers. The Lakers will make some substitutions. Thomas inbounds the ball. Shoots. Air ball straight out of bounds by Barbosa. Parker got it up.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We have just finished the third quarter, and it is a blowout. The score, 105-80. Bryant has been playing aggressively. 43 points and 5 assists.
Well, he's getting inside again and again. They just can't keep him away from the basket, and whenever he gets close range, that shot is automatic.
Marion inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. It's deflected, and it's gathered up by Bynum.
Good thought to dump it inside, but Kev, you gotta have a clear passer.
The last shot good by Odom. Stoudemire raises up, hits the quick shot.
This is a big season for Amari Stoudemire coming back from injury. We'll see if he can get the Suns back to the promised land.
The Lakers will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. The handoff to Odom. Shot clock winding down. Dishes it to Farmer. Marion snatches it down inside.
They got away with some weak defense that time. Fortunately for them, the shot was off.
Beyond the arc, Vujicic hauls it in. Gets it right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Odom. Gets the lay-in.
Lamar Odom is nicknamed the Goods because he has the goods to be one of the best players in the NBA.
Farmer is tagged with the reach. That's foul number 2 for him. Dion inbounds the ball. Backs down. The 10-footer buried by Amari. Still going strong, Kenny. Talk about a well-conditioned player.
And this is where it matters most, with the clock ticking down.
The Lakers playing well and have this game well in hand at this point.
Spread it out.
7 on the shot clock. Cook dumps it off to Odom. Puts too much on it.
Odom can't be happy about that miss. They don't get much easier than that.
Stolen by Bynum. Odom takes it up strong. Dunks it down with one hand.
Odom is relentless going to the rim, and he showed it right there.
Under 10 minutes left in the fourth. Here's Nash. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Lakers will bring a few more starters back in. Gets them both. Bynum inbounds the ball. The Lakers with a nice lead. Odom bounces it to Bynum. Shot clock winding down from just inside the arc, swished through by Kobe.
Kobe Bryant is what you call your do-it-all player. He can defend, he can score, and one thing he can do is take the Lakers to the next level.
Just over 9 minutes left in the fourth. Nash swings it to the perimeter. With the shot, hits the jumper. Nice shot by the 11th-year veteran out of Santa Clara. Parker takes it up. Marion grabs the defensive rebound.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things are going to happen.
The last shot good by Stoudemire.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
He completes the three-point play. Bynum inbounds the ball. Parker with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Parker hands it off to Bryant. 7 on the shot clock. Brown corrals the miss inside. To Parker. Outside. Passes it back to the outside. To Bynum. A reverse. Drops in the pretty layup.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Nash with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game. Dion hands it off to Stoudemire. Fades back. Odom corrals it, and that's his 14th rebound thus far.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
Lobs it to Brown. Drops in the pretty layup.
Get the ball, draw the D, make the assist. That's textbook.
Nash with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Down low. Here's Diaw. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Bynum inbounds the ball. The Lakers playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Passes it to Bynum. Great pass by Odom.
Odom is a real playmaker and set up that basket perfectly with a nice assist.
Double clutches, got the bucket and the foul.
If you've got a foul, you've got to get your money's worth. Those three-point plays are backbreakers.
Good for the three-point play. Just over 7 minutes left in the fourth, and it's tracked down by the Suns.
Nash finished the break beautifully. Nice job to get to the rim in transition.
The feed to Bryant. 6 seconds to shoot. Crosses it over. Kobe, the leaner, hits the left rim and out. The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Passes, perimeter, to Marion. Nash lets it go. Baseline J off target.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
Passes it to Parker. Got a piece of it, but it's tracked down by Brown. Tipped away.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Suns will make some mass substitutions here. Gets them both. Jones inbounds the ball. The Suns have a lot of ground to make up. Gets it in the paint. Here's Barbosa. Thomas gets the offensive rebound. The last layup, no good. Bynum hands it to Bryant. He's double teamed. They've got to rush it. Parker dumps it to the inside. The Lakers with the last touch, and they'll turn it over. Nash with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. To Barbosa. Shoots from the corner. Parker gets the board inside.
Barbosa won't get easy shots like that every time down the floor. He's got to hit those.
They've got to rush it. Outside, feeds it to the right. Easy shot, sunk by Brown. Nice shot by the 6-year veteran out of Glen. Thomas inbounds the ball. Nash with an assist this trip up would have 10 for the game. To Thomas, Barbosa dishes it to Jones, puts it up, they recover it. Gets the whistle and he'll shoot free throws.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The Lakers playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Far side. Bryant shoots. Bynum yanks it down. Dishes it to Kobe. Thomas yanks down the rock. Just over 4 minutes left in the fourth. Jones finished off the break. Brown inbounds the ball. Parker with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. It's tipped, and it's hauled in by Jones.
Ooh, quick hands. He grabbed the ball right out of the air and picked it off.
Here's Barbosa. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The Lakers will make some substitutions. He gets them both. The Lakers with a nice lead. Parker with the crossover. Kobe gets it on the perimeter. Goes up, puts the hammer down.
No flash, no frills, just jammed it home. Nice finish.
About 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. Bricked off the back of the rim by Nash. The pass to Parker. Barbosa gets the whistle for blocking, and that's his 4th foul of the game.
Well, it can be hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but he still got hit with the foul.
Radmanovic inbounds the ball. Perimeter.
Spread it out. You got back door.
Graceful finish.
Bryant did a nice job to get the rock there in the position to score.
The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. To Barbosa. Sails in, and a foul's called.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Evans is back in the game after a short rest. Good on number 2. 2:54 left in the fourth. To the rack. Stuffed home with authority by Odom. The Suns will take a timeout. Stoudemire inbounds the ball. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Barbosa passes it to Nash. Can't hit from beyond the arc.
The D got a little lucky there. They can't afford to play loose on that guy.
Evans from 11 feet away hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce.
Evans is a handful once he gets it on the inside.
The Suns have a lot of ground to make up. Here's Nash. Vujicic hauls it in. With the floater, the layup was dropped in by Vujacic.
They're in the home stretch, and if they keep making plays, it's all theirs.
Barbosa hands it off. Gets it on the perimeter. Nash fires the three. It's good!
Nash had all day on that shot. Slacker D. Nobody rotated to the open man. That's just terrible.
Here's Evans. Missed. 1:39 left in the game. From just inside the arc. Snatched inside by Barbosa. Got the last basket to fall.
Got the bucket, but overall, he's not scoring yet.
The Lakers should slow it down here and use some clock. Mim bounces it to Vujacic. Mim shoots. Dion snags it. The Suns have a lot of ground to make up.
Mim is a player who's on the floor to contribute in other ways. I'm pretty sure the coach doesn't want him taking those kind of shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Odom will take a seat. They may not need him to cruise to the win in this one. Gets them both. Mim inbounds the ball. Here's Vujacic. Can't hit it, but he was hit, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. The Suns have a lot of ground to make up. Nash feeds it to the perimeter. That last three-pointer was missed by Marion.
Marion was left wide open from downtown. He's kicking himself for missing that.
To Vujacic.
Evans isn't a premier scorer, but he got it done there. Nice play.
Marion inbounds the ball. 37 seconds left in the game. Inside, picked off by Walton.
You're going to risk deflections and turnovers when you force it in like that. Not enough room for that pass.
Lobs it down low. The Lakers turn it over. That's their 13th. The Suns are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. To Amare. Backs him down. Off the glass, off target. The Lakers cruise to a win as they blow out the Suns, 137-112.
The Lakers were dropping dimes all game long. Just check out the numbers. When you play unselfishly, it can make all the difference. This is a big win.
You said it. Bryant is the Toyota player of the game, and he was spectacular.
He attacked the rim with reckless abandon all game long.
Well, that'll do it. On behalf of Kenny Smith, Craig Sager, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.